Okay everybody, today we have a battle against David. I'll have the link in the description. Okay, I'm using my female team, everybody. Oh yes. That's a pretty sweet team I have there. So, he goes with the fake out, gets a crit, all that shit. Yeah, so, I go with the superpower. I outspeed him because I am scarfed. You're right, yep. Well, it started out with a crit, so you could probably imagine it's gonna be a hexy battle. So I predicted that taunt actually pretty well and went with my hidden power fire. That's right everybody, hidden power fire. Yeah, he goes out to his blaze. I know it will destroy me, so I go to my number 2 nurse. Oh yes, number 1 nurse, of course Blissey, but I'm not gonna use that. I'm all for the use normally, you know, never used. But yeah, so I just go for a T-Wave. I know she's UU, I'm just saying, I like, never used that stuff. Yeah, and there I go for a defense curl. You don't see that too much. Yeah, he gets the para hacks. Yeah, hacks number 2 you could say. I go for another defense curl as he goes for stealth rock. And yeah, here he switches out. I wanted to predict that actually, but I just went with the S-Toss, you know. And here I figured, yeah, I could live a close combat. I mean, times 2 defenses and stuff, and you know, it's number 2 nurse, you know. It can just heal itself. It's a nurse, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just go with the T-Wave. And yeah, now he's paralyzed, and here I just wanted to knife or stall him, to be completely honest. And look at this, I live the Mach Punch with 5 HP. Damn, that is sweet. Yeah, now, yeah, I just go for another soft boil to be, you know, I just want to life or stall him. So he goes for a close combat, hoping for the crit, hoping for all that stuff, but that's not gonna happen. Yeah, so yeah, that HP is way too high. Yeah, so now, yeah, he goes for the Mach Punch, but that won't kill, you know. Yeah, it will left with 41, so probably that first Mach Punch was maximum damage, something like that. So yeah, now I know he has less than 100 and he knows that I know. So he goes with another Mach Punch, and yeah, he gets para hacks and I just finish him off. Yeah, you know, it's kinda gay, but what you wanna do, you know. And here I just go for an S-Toss as he goes for a sub. And at this point he told me I could probably stall out his complete team. You know, he's mostly special attackers, that stuff. Most definitely, yeah. So I was like, yeah, okay. And then, yeah, well, he told me he would just run probably because I would win anyways. But I said, yeah, okay, then no. Oh, that's not a fun battle if you run, you know, so I just switched out. So yeah, he goes for a grass knot, gets another crit, but that makes up for the para hacks, you know, everything's fine now. And here, I actually predicted him switching out because of the T-Bolt, and that's why I went with the Focus Blast, but he stayed in. Of course, destroys him, but you know, yeah, so he goes to his Blaze. I just went to my number 1 Vespi Queen, number 1 B for Deathfire. You know, I knew the Stealth Rock would do half. Eruption, completely kill, that stuff. He gets a crit, but it was useless, you know. And yeah, now I go to my number 1 Mom, because you just see that. He was probably afraid of the fake out, but this one is a banded number 1 Mom. That's why this crit did so much, which was pretty nice. So yeah, he of course goes for an ice shard. What else should he do? knows he's slower. Yeah. Now he goes to Blaze. I know my mommy can't take all that heat, so I go to my nurse. I was thinking I could maybe live 2, but probably not. But I was just looking. But yeah, he gets crit, so that's out of the picture anyway. So I go to my Kiss, which uses, what do you think? Lovely Kiss. Yeah. So yeah, he was unfortunately sashed. So I was thinking, no, dang it, he's gonna wake up, but no, he's not. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, so I go with an energy ball. It's funny, you know, grass Pokemon gets killed with a grass type move thingy. And here he told me, you know, you deserve the battle. I'll just go with a solar beam. So yeah, I mean it's probably right, but he could be an you know, an ass and just went for the win. But you know, he's a good guy. And yeah, I just go to my #1 mom. He doesn't wake up, and I return. Yeah, and that's the battle. Everybody, that was my female team. Yeah, pretty sweet. I don't know why he lived that first return, but I don't know. Yeah, everybody, hope you liked it. Comment, I always like comments, rate, and of course subscribe, and check out David aka right.